presentation first, and then we'll be looking at Makeda's presentation, and then we'll take it from there. Nikisha, would you be presenting live, or you were prepared for presentation for tonight? Let me know, please. All right, so let's go. Let's find Mr. One's presentation. Well, I'm trying to find the thing here. So, all right, so look for the presentation. I'm coming up. Right. So here we go. We're going to share screen first. All right, so let's go. Let me see if I can start the video here. Why am I not able to download? 1 second there. You weren't here this year, you weren't in class. All right, while I wait for that one to download, let me just see if I can go to Makeda's one first. This is the first one. All right, Makeda one will be ready first. Then I take it from there. See this head? I don't know why it's play first.
We're going to find the volume of this cylinder. Alright, so I found the radius, which is 6.5. The radius is 6.5. How I found the radius? I measured it, put it on this, but you have to put it on a piece of paper flat. Have your ruler, your pencil, and your scissors. Don't mind my little fancy surgical scissors. Okay, alright, then fold it in half, easy peasy way, and then bam. So you fold it now, you get a ruler, you measure it, find 0 centimeter on your ruler. I think it's better you use the centimeter than the inches. When you do find the 0 centimeter, you're going to start from the point, go down. Any amount you get, that is the radius. So my radius is 6.5. After I found the radius, now I'm going to find the pre-pedicular height. So how to find the pre-pedicular height? You're going to start from the baseline, go up.
That should be perpendicular height, all right? Okay, Makeda? Perpendicular height, all right?
So ensure, as I said, you measure it from the baseline, measure put the 0 centimeter, ensure it is 0 centimeter, and go straight up. Because I'm using this, I take off the cover. Oh god. So I take off the cover and my pedicular height is 17.2 centimeter. Yes, so take off the cover.
Let's go to the next one.
Now we're going to find, after we find the pedicular height, which is, or you can write, the correct way is to write h equal 17.2 centimeter, which is pedicular height. Alright, now let's go. So volume equal pi r square, radius and height. Now here I have it in, break it down shortly. So I have pi, I use 3.14 times radius. So the square means you're going to times it 2 times. So the radius is 6.5 times 6.5. As you can see, radius times radius. As you can see, radius square. Times height, which is 17.2 centimeter, which is the pedicular height, or height right here. Now when I multiply all of that, this is what I get, 2281.838. Now that is the pi for my cylinder. Yes, and here
That's the volume for the cylinder. Makeda, were you nervous on this one? Makeda?
Yes, sir.
Because this don't sound
I'm
like you at
here.
all. All right,
I'm
this
here.
all right, but not bad still, not a bad attempt.
And
Not a bad attempt for this one. Not a bad attempt for this one. But as you can see,
what I
what she
said,
did,
sir?
I'm saying not a bad attempt for this one. Not a bad attempt for this one. All right, so she basically showed you how she found the radius of the base of her cylinder, of her tin. So basically what she did, she basically drew the base of it on a paper, cut it out with the scissors, and then she folded the paper in quarters, and 1/4 of it, she measured the line, which is called the radius right there, and she got her radius, which is 6.5 centimeters. And of course, she explained how she used the formula. So she said that pi represents 3.14. In her case, she used 3.14. She explained that r squared means you multiply r times r. In her case, 6.5 times 6.5. She measured the height. I guess because she was probably recording it herself. Why you saw it like that? Maybe if she had some, but you need to get a longer ruler though. Ensure to get a longer ruler. So everyone needs to get themselves a 12-inch ruler. All right. But she measured her height before, because that was done last week, 17.2 centimeters. Then she multiplied everything on her volume of her cylinder. That means the amount of space that particular cylinder takes up is 2,281.838 cubic centimeters. All right, that's what it is, cubic centimeters. All right, so now we're going to be looking at Juan's presentation. His presentation is ready now, ready to roll. So let us go. All right. Well, any thoughts on this video? Any thoughts on this video?
So should I explain the maths part more better than that, sir?
Yes, sir. You should have. You should have. But let the other persons comment before you comment, right? Not a problem with that. All right. Any thoughts on the video? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? You
Can bear, even though I know the formula, we can, if it's for a presentation, you can barely see the formula and the working out that is shown.
okay? So that so the writing should have been clearer in terms of the pencil writing. All right. All right. Well, one person, the music kind of distracted them. All right, put her on the seat. All right, but you'd have to look carefully to see the writing. The writing was really on the writing was actually there, so I had to read the writing. All right, Zabir, I got yours, and I got yours, Nikisha. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Makeda? Anyone else? All right, I'm not hearing what else. All right. All right, this is, so I could hardly see the work in the book. Okay, all right, but basically you said you should have explained it. You heard what you said. All right, no problem. All right, so I'm seeing 2, 3 comments. Another. Tina, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, so as a method, something to know. So if you do have the noise in your background, you don't need to mute your mic because it'll take a long while to unmute the mic. All right, it gets annoying when the person's been calling the person's name 3, 4, 5 times. So please don't let that happen. Please, thank you very much. What's your take on it, Tina? It's Brown. Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted, Tina. All right, not hearing from Tina. All right. Well, for me, it was very entertaining. It was different. Different from other presentations I've seen before. And nothing is wrong with that.
Sir?
Yes, go ahead, Makeda. Why no mute to the mic when there's no noise? All right, let me continue. All right, so
I was saying that the writing, as what someone said before, it I get to understand is the angle on which the camera is at. So it first off, when it did just start, it did far away.
okay.
So they could have zoom it in a little bit more. We can see the work, much better. So that is my take.
Okay. All right, not a problem.
Zoom in the camera a little bit more.
Okay, not a problem. All right, so some persons the music take away everything. All right, good. All right, not a problem though. Well, for me still, maybe because I watched it before, I presented it. But if you were looking at the writing, basically, let me take it from the beginning and show you.
See this in 3D.
All right, let me start back over there. As you can see, first we're going to draw a circle using the can. So the steps are actually there. Maybe what he could have done with that is make the writing a bit more visible, right? A bit bigger, put it at the top where the paper is, so everybody could see the writing. So maybe if you had seen the writing, you'd have probably have a different perception. Good. So he was actually given the instruction right there. First, we are gonna draw a circle using the can. So you got that. Oh, that instruction was pretty clear, right? Then the other instruction is there. He says, then, all right, Nikisha says, overall, he did well. Okay, fine. The other instruction says that then we're gonna cut. Then we are gonna cut the circle out, basically. So you're trying to say right here, cut the circle out. All right, good. After you cut out the circle, then you're gonna fold it into quarters. She's basically giving the instructions. What you have to do was to read the instructions that is there, right? And I mean, different persons have different style of doing things and different perceptions, right? Different perception of how things should be done. And that's okay. Variety is the spice of life, right? However, the important thing from the presentation, the presenters rather, but before I finish letting you watch back over one's presentation. Let me ask Makeda again though. Having done your presentation, Makeda, how does it help your understanding of finding the volume of a cylinder? Makeda? Makeda? All right, Makeda, your mic is muted, so I'm probably saying something. I'm not hearing you. All right, Ramirez, could you give us your response? How does making this video, how the thoughts of making the video, how does it help you to better appreciate or understand how to find the volume of such a cylinder? Ramirez?
Oh, it helped me for find the volume, sir.
Yeah.
What it does.
Does it help your understanding when you're preparing the video?
Sir, it give me understanding in different maths, like the math I would use the previously in a class, sir. Like we divide the 7 into the 22, we get the number of the circle, which is 3.14. For every circle is 3.14, sir. So multiply that by the answer we get from the radius and the parallel height, as I said.
Perpendicular height.
Yes, sir.
So what you're saying, you start the measurement lesson already?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you're saying in you creating your video now, doing the measurement lesson where you're currently at now, it helps to better understand what you're doing. That's what you're saying?
No, sir. Man, say it finding the height of the can, it brings up back past things that I've learned, sir.
Okay.
So me use what I learned from before to when we used to measure the can. Yes, sir. That's how I got my answer, sir.
Okay then. All right, cool. All right, so let's continue. All right, then it says then you're going to use your ruler to measure from the center of the circle, aka the radius. So it's basically measuring the radius, right? Okay, Makeda was saying she's like the whole concept of the high presentation. And I would say that the volume of the music was too loud. Okay, you could have let it be low, then zoom in on the camera so that we could see the working out. That's what she was saying. All right, okay. All right, so here it says that then you're going to use your ruler to measure from the center of the circle. So that is an important instruction right there to find the radius. So that you know then that the radius is a line running from the center of the circle to the circumference, which you have learned that last week, right? Okay.
Early morning brainstorming, normally I can't sleep in. Sometimes I just want to restart it, but it all depends. If I'm gonna be that.
So you showed you the radius of a circle is 3.7. Good.
Same young hungry from West End, but my heart is frozen in the.
As now we're going to measure the height of the can, where you got 11 centimeters.
Crazy part ain't have no pen. Maybach interior came with sheepskin. Still remember when I just had 3 bands. Now I'm the one.
All right, so basically now he's now applying the formula to using the information that you actually got now from measuring the radius, measuring the height, and applying the formula to find the volume of the cylinder. All right. So overall, thank you very much for those persons who have done their presentations. And I'm asking that every student is expected to do a presentation. This helps you a lot, and you're going to see how it eventually helps you when you get into looking at the possible questions for yourself. You want to see how it translates into assisting you. So it is important that when you get the presentations to do, then do the presentations. All right. All right. So I have a worksheet here. I have a worksheet ready for you to do now. So let me get to the worksheet now. All right. So first we're going to just find the volume of each of these cylinders. Those three of them. Those three cylinders we're going to be using right here.
So do it in our notebooks?
Yes, man, why not? And then afterwards, we look at how we can find the surface area of the cylinder. So you're about to draw them, and based on what you observed from these two presenters in last week's class, we're going to apply. Do them in the notebooks. Excuse me for a minute, please, while you do that. All right. When you all finish the first answer, you may give the first answer to me. Oh, Nastasia? Okay, then. That's why I'm not absent from class, isn't it? Yeah. All right. All right, for those persons who are not aware of how to do it, when others are finished, then I'm going to ask them to explain how it's supposed to be done. All right, Nikisha gave me her answer already. I have Nikisha's answer. Waiting on the others to come in with their answers. We'll get one answer already.
So how do I, oh wait, no, never mind. I'm still
Text the answer in the chat. Text the answer in the chat, but text it directly to me. Okay, Zabir?
Is it, sir?
Yeah, I saw your answer. I saw your answer. All right, so Ramirez answer as well. Okay. Makeda, Tina.
Sure, that's not the answer. I forgot to. That's not the answer.
Oh, you're going to
I'm
correct
gonna,
it.
yeah.
You're going to correct it. Okay, correct. Yeah. I'm seeing Makeda and one answers as well. See Nikisha's answer. Tina, what about your answer? Tina?
Come and answer.
Okay. And students, remember that. Okay, I get your answer, Mr. Taylor. All right, and students, please do remember that pi is not only 3.14 or 3.142, it's also 22/7 as well. So you can try to 22/7 as well and see what the answer that you would get. You'll have a slight variations in the answers.
Sir, but if you divide the 7 by 22, you're gonna get 3.48 same way.
If it, well, that is true. That is true. That is so true. I agree with you. Okay. But we have a slightly different answer though. But all the answers are basically correct. Technically correct. Well, you get 0.78. Is that better?
Sir, I multiply. So I can talk now?
Yeah, man, go ahead.
I multiplied. You want me to explain how I did it?
I explain how you did it, yes.
Alright, so formula. I did this in math class, man. St. George's math class. Formula for finding the volume of a cylinder is the base area times height, which is pi r squared h. And then after you get that is 175 times pi. And then yeah.
So 175 times pi. So I said that 25 times 7 is 175 times pi.
I put 3.14 in the calculator.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't get 0.78, you should get 0.50.
Wait. Really? Show you. Let me do 5.9.7. So what is the answer should be?
Yeah, the answer can either be 550 or 549.50.
When I'm using the calculator, I'm just going to start pressing the pi symbol instead of 3.14.
Oh, well, if you use a pi on a calculator, it would have given you 3.142. And therefore your answer would have been 549.85. Get it now? But basically, the answer would have been in the same range, so that would have still given you the correct answer, the point for it, all right? All right, now, Daniela, Daniela, I thought your mic wasn't working. I don't want, seriously, let me just make something abundantly clear now. I had a little issue with a student this morning when I was helping the student. When it comes on to my class, or any class, I'm speaking as one of the directors of this program here. No student should lie to any teacher. When you lie about something, it will not benefit you. We are teachers, we are experienced teachers. So therefore, I don't care what that is, sir. I do not know no student to lie to me. And if I find students lying to the teachers, we're going to ask you to leave the program. We don't need that kind of thing in this program. Every student must be honest. If you're going to lie, it's not going to benefit you any at all. And I'm serious about this. So, sir, this is your last chance. If it happens again, you'll be out totally. All right. We are no nonsense school. We have top performers. We have students who have been through us, got their help, move on to university, and have their degree. We don't take foolishness. We were to have one student who's serious than have many who's not. It's not going to work. All right, let's get that straight. No. All right, so thank you very much for your explanation, Samir. All right. So Tina, where's your response? Okay, go ahead, Nikisha. Nikisha, go ahead, yeah.
So when you use the 3.14 and you get 549.5, should you round it off or should you just leave it as is?
Well, you can round it off, or you could leave it as is, depending.
Okay.
But when you use the fraction version, you'll get directly 550. Right? I think that's what they're asking for in this question. But let us see what they're asking for. I'm going to put the 550 and see if what they're asking for. All right, so they're not asking for the 550. Therefore, they have to use the 3.14 in this case. All right. Let's see if they give it a 549.5. As it all depends on how the person wrote the answer on the worksheet, right?
Sure, not to do the lesson, but I did a ratio worksheet, and because I put like, I think I got all the ratios right, but I put like the
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
We will talk about that, man. Don't worry, we'll talk about that. All right, Tina, I see your answer. I see your response, Tina. All right. All right, so Tina, if you had done the assignment, which was to get your can, you had a week to get your can, a week to get a ruler. You didn't. If you had done that, you'd have got the answer that you got. You said the two persons who did the presentation, they got the same answer. And that's the answer that the worksheet is asking for. 549.5. So yes, it could be 550, Nikisha.
So what they multiply by? 3.14?
3.14, yes. The exam normally tells you that pi is equal to 3.14. If the exam doesn't tell you that, they can use 22/7. All right. So, one, would you explain to the class how you got 549.5, please?
All right, sir.
Yes,
It's like we do a workout, sir, like stages, so I can get an accurate answer. First, I write the volume equal pi 5 to the power of 2. So 5 times 5, I get 25. Then I multiply the 25 times the 7, I get 175. Then I divide the 7 into the 22 and get 3.14. Then I multiply the 3.14 into the with the 175, I'm gonna get 549.5. I'm gonna round it off to the nearest hundredth.
Nearest tenth. All right.
10? Yes, sir. 10.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put a 0 for the placeholder though.
Okay. I know, I saw that. All right, very good. See, I learned. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You learned it. Okay, good. I just want to share something with this, if one doesn't mind, and that's why I like when my students are honest. I'm not gonna say much because some things are confidential, but one day he will tell his story. You have to understand that following instructions is very important, but at least he's honest. You know, he always, both him and Nastase does the same thing, right? If he doesn't understand something, even in the early in the morning, he still send the message. So if time no say, But if I'm up, I'm gonna see it. The next man, we must see it. And when you hear him now speaking and articulating the thing, if he can get from one end to where he is today so far, everybody can. But it's your character that will make the difference. Being honest. You see, the Bible tells you, if you keep the commandments, you have length of days, long life, and peace. It's beneficial to speak the truth. Beneficial. Congratulations, sir. Keep it up. Don't stop. All right. What about Makeda? You want to share how you did yours? Because one said that he multiplied the radius. And you see, with ease, if I identify the radius with ease. With ease. So you see, we're coming from a can to the actual worksheet. Is it easy? Yeah, it works. Now, Makeda, explain to the class how you got your answer. Makeda, are you there?
Okay, how I got my answer. What I did was I found I used 3.14 for my pi, and the radius is 5 centimeter, which is on top of the picture here. I multiply 3.14 times 5 times 5 times 7, which is the height.
Okay.
Which my answer is 549.5 centimeters cubic.
All right, very good. 1 second here, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, very good, very good, very good. Very good. So what we have heard a while ago, so Makeda, unlike what one did, Makeda used 3.14. And she identified the radius. She told her where it was on top. And she used it 5 times 5. Then she multiplied by the perpendicular height. And they both got the same answer. Even though what one did, one multiplied r squared times height and get 175, just like what Zabir did too. Then no. But what one did know was to divide the 22 by 7. So that's why he could have debated and was correct that you still get 3.14. And then having done that, he multiplied the answer, the 175 by the 3.14. And that is also correct. Marvelous. Wonderful. Tina, do you understand what they just explained? Tina?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you understood what they just said. Go to number 2. Everybody move to number 2. I saw your answer 1 for number 2. Dacia, you understand what they said a while ago? Dacia? Dacia? Kinda. All right, you have to listen. You have to listen, pay attention. And students, another thing I need to clear up. Another thing I need to clear up. Okay, Tina, that looks like it's correct.
Ah!
Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. All right. That looks like it's correct though. So they say have to pay attention. No, students, you have to pay attention. You have to listen. You have to listen. You have to stay focused. You have some persons, and maths requires discipline. You have to have discipline. If you're gonna get a grade 1 in mathematics, and you're not a disciplined person, I can guarantee you're not going to do well. The most is a grade 3. So discipline is important. All right, very important. So therefore, you gotta listen. All right, so I'm seeing 2 answers so far, just 2 answers. All right. So Tina seems to get that one correct. So then we're going to go to the surface area. I don't know if everybody have a tissue roll. I have a tissue roll. I don't know if anybody have their tissue roll. They were supposed to collect it from before. So hope you have a tissue roll.
Sir, may I run go for my one?
Yes,
Me
sir.
too, sir.
Okay. Oh wow, Tina have tissue roll. Okay. Okay. While going for their tissue roll. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Okay, Nastasia, send the answer, please. Let me determine that. Send the answer. Okay. Should have your tissue roll. So send the answer. Where send the answer? Okay, all right, you seem to be correct as well. All right, so I'm seeing, let's see the answers I've seen. I've seen 1 give me his answer for number 2. Atina gave me her answer. Zabir gave me his answer. Nastasia gave me her answer, sorry. Makeda gave me her answer. Yes, you're correct, Nastasia. Nikisha, where's your answer? Nikisha, are you there, Nikisha?
All right, I got my own.
Okay, good. So I'm getting some answers here. Very good, wonderful. So Nastasia was not here and she tried. Got the answer, correct. Very good. So birds are paying attention. Tissue roll, teacher. Tissue roll. Tissue roll. Tissue roll. Tissue roll. All right. No. All right. So I guess I see some answers coming. Let's see if those answers are correct. So it is 565.2. Let's see if those answers are correct. They are correct. And I heard somebody scream out earlier. But they got it correct. Okay, that's correct. So, very good. 565.2. All right, so I'm going to ask Tina now to explain to the class how you got 565.2. Tina?
All right, sir. I multiply the radius by the perpendicular height. I multiply 3.4 times 3 times 3 times 20 and got it.
Okay, so she multiplied 3.4 times 3 times 3 times 20 and got it. You heard that, Dacia? Dacia, heard that? Okay. All right, so everybody do number 3 now. Nikisha, are you there? Nikisha. So where's the answer? You never give an answer.
That?
All right, so this one is That'll be your answer coming up for number 3. Okay. Let's see if everybody get the same answer. Okay, then. Nastasia, Tina, 1. Okay. So everybody get them correct. So one will find the volume of cylinder now. That's wonderful. That's great. Nikisha, where's yours? And I've gotten Tina. They say I must can give me an answer now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you are correct now. Okay, don't blame me. Don't blame my class. Okay. All right, very good. So I am seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct answers. What about Nikisha and Makeda? All right, correct, Nikisha. Well, there's a slight little mistake there, so correct. There's a slight little error in your answer. You got the second one correct, but you was not sure. They didn't show me. There's a little mistake there, Nikisha. No. There's a little mistake. Recalculate that for me. Recalculate that for me, please. You have to recalculate. Okay, Makeda, that's correct. No. Nikisha, let's recalculate. All right, so let me see how much persons have responded so far. So 1, 2, let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. All right, very good now. You have made a correction. Very good. So you all now understand how to find the volume of a cylinder when given its radius and its perpendicular height. Now I want to ask a question now before we get into the let's put in your answers quickly before we get into the what you call it now. Okay, so here, see?
Total surface area.
Total surface area, yes. What if you were given the diameter and not the radius? What would you have done to find the radius? Not use a beer. Not use a beer. We know you know the answer. Not you. Not use a beer. I don't think I heard you. Anybody else? If you were given the diameter and not the radius, what would you have done to find the radius? Anybody except Zabir? Anybody else? Nobody else? All right, Zabir, go ahead and explain.
Sir, since the radius is, the diameter is a half and the radius is a quarter, you divide the diameter by 2.
Okay.
To get the radius.
Okay, very good. So I got, so as Nikisha said the same thing, divide the diameter by 2. All right, very good. Thank you very much, sir. So if you are given the diameter in the question, you have to divide the diameter by 2 to get the radius. All right, now, so we're going to explore now the surface area of the cylinder. All right, so let us get into that. Okay, here we have our cylinder. We have our cylinder right here. I'm going to bring up back the math syllabus for you to get the formula. You're going to need some formulas here. And let's see how you're going to work this thing out now. So I'm going to bring up the syllabus.
Sir, I have a formula.
No, hold on, Zabi. Hold on. I know you know it now, so just give me a second there. The idea behind this, for me giving them the formula, is to show that the exam itself gives you the formula, right? So it's nothing to try to memorize. Don't need to memorize anything because the exam gives you the formula, as I told you before. All right. All right. Now you need to write this formula down. We need to write down the formula, the circumference. We need to write down the circumference. So everybody write down the circumference formula, please. So you know to find the area of a circle. Quite sure that now. Pi r square. You have been finding the area of a circle in order to find the volume of the cylinder. So yes, I have been doing that. Good. So now we're going to be finding the surface area of the cylinder. So write down the formula for the circumference, but you're going to need that. Somebody drop off. Who drop off? Okay, that drop off. Sorry about that. All right, everybody finish writing it off? When you finish writing it off, let me know, please. This is what you need to write down. Okay. Circumference of the circle. Where you find the circumference. Now, when you finish writing that off, I'm going to ask person to turn on your camera. Okay, good, thank you. You're going to turn on the camera, you're going to show me, or the key just finished, all right, good. You're going to show me the circumference of your circle. Circumference of your tissue roll, sorry. Those who have their tissue roll, when last week person showed circumference, but when you again, for those who weren't here, if they don't know, they can let you know. So when you turn on your camera, they're going to show me the circumference of your tissue roll. When you turn on the camera and show me the circumference of your tissue roll. So anybody finish writing off this formula here? Everybody finish writing off this formula here? I saw some person them finish. Keisha finish. One finish. Zabir finish. Only writing off this formula here. Everybody finish writing it off? We don't have a tissue roll, okay. Yeah, but watch and observe. All right. You finish writing out the formula, though, Daisy? That may ask. You finish writing out the formula? And students, you need to learn to answer questions when they are asked, please. Okay, that's communication. If you're asked a question, you answer the question that you are asked. And I'm asking if you finish writing off the formula. That's all I'm asking. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so let's go now. All right. Now, Tina, will you turn on your camera, please, and show us the circumference of your tissue roll? All right, so let us, hold on. We all want to see it, you know? Everybody want to see it. All right, you don't have to take off the whole of the tissue roll, but just show the circumference. Come. Use your finger and outline the circumference. All right, so what is the circumference of Tina's tissue roll? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good, you can turn off the camera now. All right, okay, let's see who's next now. You can show yours? Oh, you don't have any to show? All right, hope it never mess up. All right, very good. I'd love to see it. All right, next person now. Nikisha, you have your tissue roll, Nikisha?
Yes, sir.
Show us your tissue roll, please. Hold on there. Let me spotlight. Okay, show us the circumference now, please. Touch it. Use your finger and outline it. All right. So what is that? So that's the circumference of the tissue roll. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Anybody else have your tissue roll would like to show us the circumference of your tissue roll? Anybody else? Well, show us. Then we need to see Nastasia. All right. So we have Ramir is going to show his now. Okay. All right, show us now, right there. So that's the circumference of the tissue roll. Thank you very much, Ramirez. All right, thank you. Who is going to show us now? So everybody know the circumference. Now we need to find the circumference of that tissue roll. Then nobody tell me say I have an if can't show. Now anybody else want to show theirs? Makeda, you have your tissue roll, Makeda? All right, so since okay, so we're going to move into the class now, right? All right, so let's get into the mix of the matter now. This is on yours. Well, I'm glad that this is on yours because that's going to make it even more interesting, Makeda. All right. That's going to make the class more interesting. That particular one there. That could come up with the one with the thesis on it can make the problem much more interesting. But let's start with the thesis itself first, right? All right, so everybody most persons so far has already showed us their tissue rule. So now I'm going to show you I'm trying to take one of the spotlight. All right, so spotlight. Okay. All right, so I've seen the tissue roll basically, and you have outlined the circumference of it. Now, first you have to identify the curved surface area of the tissue roll. The curved surface area of the tissue roll. Good. So we're talking about the curved surface area of the tissue roll itself. Now, the total surface area, though, of a cylinder
is the curved surface area plus the area of the base.
Okay, so Zabir has said to you now, the class is being recorded, miss. That's why we're streaming the class, but all the persons have the link alone will be able to see it. Now, please note, as you heard Zabir says, the total surface area of the cylinder is a curved surface area, and this part is called a curved surface area right here, plus the area of the two base. And of course, the two is the top and the bottom. In some cases, depending. Good, because if this is open and this is closed, they would not use this part. Use a closed one. All right. But if it was closed on both sides, you have to find the area here, the area here, and the area of the curved surface area and add up everything. So first we want to talk about the area, the surface, the area of the curved surface. So you have shown me the circumference. I want you to pay attention to this now. I want you to pay attention to this now. Now, first of all, I want you to find the circumference of your cylinder that you have in your hand. I want you to do that first. I want you to find the circumference of your cylinder that you have in your hand. Why you do that first? So we all know that you have to draw the circle, right? But I know we know that. So draw the, find the circle, find this, find it. By the way, Xavier, you have a cylinder in your hand, Xavier?
Yes, I have a cylinder, sir.
Let me see it. Let me see it, cylinder. Okay, excellent, sir. Thank you very much. All right. So we're going to find the circumference of the cylinder that you have in your hand. You wrote down the formula a while ago. So go ahead and find the circumference of the cylinder that you have in your hand using the formula that you just written down.
I don't have a ruler.
You don't have a ruler?
Nope. Lost my gem.
Oh, the ruler. And Makeda, since your tissue have tissue on it, your tissue that is on it, what you could do is still find the circumference of the can that you had. So you can use a can and find the circumference of the can that you use for the video. So the formula, you have written down the formula, you need to apply the formula. Anybody finish it? Anybody finish with it for the moment?
Sir, may I say the answer, sir?
Yeah, okay, everybody have a different answer, so you can.
All right, sir. Make it 98.5, sir.
98.5.
Yes, sir.
Is the tissue roller used?
Yes, sir.
What was the radius of your tissue roller?
The radius,
How
2.
much is his radius?
Eh? What it used 2?
I just use 3 or something.
Oh, radius. Oh, sorry, sir. Hold on, sir.
So you know, use a formula. No other person who have
Sir, I mix it up, sir. A 19.7, sir.
19.7.
Yes, sir.
So the radius is still 2, right?
Repeat, sir.
The radius is still 2, right?
The radius is 2.
Okay. All right. The radius is 2. All right. All right. So Nikisha, 39.25. Okay. I'm sure that everybody tissue roll is supposed to be the same. Understand? I don't think there's a standard tissue roll. So you better make sure so that to the right. All right, so all right, so okay. So that would be So what do you use for pi? What do you use for pi? What do you use for pi?
3.14.
3.14. And your radius is 2.
Yes, sir.
So if your radius is 2, how did you work it out?
I work it out and say 3.14 times 3.14. Give me 9.8.
No man. That can't be. What was the formula to wrote down?
I said 2 pi r, sir.
And what does 2 pi r mean in English?
2 times pi.
2 times pi, yeah.
Times the radius.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir, but pi now 3.14.
So you multiply that then.
Sir, that may get 90.
2 times 3.14 times 2. You write that down and for it.
Yeah, that's why I may get 19.7, sir.
It couldn't get 19.7 for the answer. I can't get 19.7 for the answer. Okay, so you're one rectangle, Makisha. Let me draw it as best as possible. All right, try again one. Anybody else?
Sir, maybe I threw this, sir, the
Sir,
this,
my
sir,
radius. My
Hold
radius.
on, all right, let me hear Zabir one. Yeah, go ahead, Zabir.
My radius is 3, so my radius is 3, so the circumference will be 5 times the diameter. So I got 18.84.
18.84. Your radius is 3, right?
Yes.
And you got 18 point. No, you can't add it down.
Yes.
Look at that. What if the farm you're not supposed to get that? Tina, what about you? Huh? Go ahead. If you follow the formula, it's 2 pi r. 2 times pi times the radius. If your radius is
Sir, I get
yeah, go ahead, Tina.
I get 25 points. So my my radius is 2.
Your radius is 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if your radius is 2, tell me what you multiply.
Multiply
Sir.
2.
Wait, hold on, Zabir. Let Tina finish. Yeah, go ahead, Tina.
Multiply 2 times pi times 2.2 and get that.
2.2, where 2.2 from?
Times 2 times 2.
Say it again. Say it again.
Alright, before I can write 2 times pi times 2 times radius times radius.
No, what did you write down from the formula? Let me see, never write down the formula. What did you write down? Tell me what you write down. What the formula is?
Right, then 2 pi r square.
You did not see 2 pi r square. You did not see. Oh, wait, what do I see?
Sir, me these see pi to the power of 2, sir. That's why I'm kind of do
No,
That's why I
man.
times it 2 times, sir.
Where is that? Then the blind and the blind. The blind is a bad because that never
There are
deliver at
4,
all.
I know my laptop me using it, sir, so
Sir,
I can't really see it.
You have a
sir,
page. Yes, Zabir?
I'm telling you that I use the radius of 3. So I multiply 3.14 times 6.
So,
Another 18.8.
you said 3, you never tell me 3.1. 3.14? Yeah, so you have already have 3, right?
Yes.
All right.
Pi times
Times.
6.
Times how much?
6.
Oh, you get 6. Oh, you get 6. Times 3.14.
Wait,
Times 1.
I'm so stupid.
Yeah, wait, Sam. Yeah, wait. Wait a second. You say again. 18.84, you say again?
Yes, sir. But that's wrong.
You're not wrong. If I that you get it, you can't wrong. It said yours is 3. So 3 times 3.14 times 2. Hold on.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yes, I know you that. So.
No, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Sir,
Yes. Yes, Tina.
what I my oh Tina.
Oh, you say type your answer? Which part you type it? Where you type your answer? Go ahead, Makeda.
For my answer, I have 453.102 centimeters square
Oh, you
for
get
my
that, right?
circle.
So what is the radius again? What was the radius again?
Radius was 6.5
Okay, 6.5 times
times the pi, which is 3.14,
yeah,
then times 2.
times 2.
So may I go back way now? Yeah. And the diameter that I have is
No,
11
man, no.
point.
Look at the formula. What the formula have right there, so. No, use the
Sir,
formula. Yes,
sir,
Okay,
hold
sir.
on,
Right.
Makeda. Yeah, what you saying, 1?
sir, 2 times pi would equal 6.28, then you times it by the radius.
Exactly.
So that means my answer 12.56, sir.
Exactly. What's Tina? Tina, you get excited. Exactly. That's the answer. 12.56.
So I don't know I get square from, but I know I miss square a while ago.
Okay. All right. So you made a little bit mistake there, Makeda. All right. So Nikisha, see a correction. That means you're according to your cylinder, according to your cylinder. But if you just see empty zero you're using, then everybody's supposed to get the same answer. All right. All right. So a little error there. So it's Tina and Tina get it the right answer. With your answer, Makeda.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So what's the correct thing for you now?
All right. Remember, it's the thing that I use for the can, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, the radius is 6.5.
Yes. All right.
Look
The
at the
diameter
formula. No, look at the formula. See the formula?
formula.
Read the formula.
Yes.
Read the formula right here. So read the formula.
2 times pi times radius.
Good. 2 times pi times radius. All right.
Okay.
So what's the radius? So use the formula and tell me what you get.
All right. The radius that I have is 6.5. Let's go again. 3.14 is the pi times 6.5. So what I have is 40.82
That is correct, no? That is
centimeters
number.
square. Okay.
Good. That is correct, no? All right.
Okay.
Good. All right. So I've heard from Zabir, Juan, Tina, Keisha. I've not heard from that's a text. What about Dacia? Dacia, are you there? Listen to me. Listen to me now. Me know nobody warm the bench in my class. You understand that? No bench warmers. Yeah, no bench warmers. All right. No, so you have found the so you all should know now to find the circumference of a circle. So you have learned how to find the circumference of the circle. You have learned how to find the area of the circle. You have learned to find the volume of a cylinder. So now we're going to find the area now of a curved surface area. Now, does anybody know to find the area of a rectangle? Does anybody know to find the area of a rectangle?
So you measure the two end them, sir. The four end them, sorry.
Well,
The length.
Length times width.
All right, you heard that one? Length times width. But very good try one. Very good try. Length times. You remember I take time I come in a one. You say remember take time I come. Yeah, so you measure only just the long side and the short side. Length times width. Very good. So watch this now. We're going to use the tissue roll now to find, to come up with a formula to find the thingy. Now, the curved surface area is this. Now, let me say if you're thinking now. Say if you're thinking now. You might know the formula, so I don't want to show you the formula, okay, sir?
I'm going to shout it out. I go whisper it.
All right, watch this now. Pay attention now. Watch the ball game now. Look at the ball game now. All right, everybody go to the tissue roll, take your scissors. Before you take your scissors, make note of where your circumference is. Make note of where your circumference is. All right. So let me see what we're going to make. Nikisha, you're not a shy person. Katina look like she's shy. Nikisha, turn the camera for us, please. You're going to demonstrate.
Sir, my camera is very blurry.
All right, blurry. Tina, yours is very clear. Tina, yours is very clear. So Tina, come demonstrate. Come, Tina, come. Tina.
Sir, I can't find my scissors or a knife may I use.
No, you need a scissors. The knife thing not gonna work. The knife not work.
I misplaced my scissors because I did a hair today.
Oh, you did a hair today? Okay. Is that advertisement? All right.
Sir, stop laughing, sir.
Okay, just kidding. All right, just kidding. Okay, one. You can get to the honors one. One to the honors.
Wait, so what would you finding the total surface area of a cylinder?
No. We're finding the curved surface area first, sir. This curved surface area. We're finding it first. I don't want you to think about the formula. I wanted to come up with the formula by the activity, right? So what on does that be? I know you know the formula.
So what are we doing again, sir? Find the surface area.
First of all, turn on your camera. Yeah, get the orders. All right, thank you, sir. All right, so watch it now. Hold on now. Get the scissors. All right, so you get the cylinder now. But show them again where the cylinder. Show them again where you find the
circumference.
The cylinder. Yeah, circumference. Show them again.
All right.
All right. Everybody make a note of. You have a piece of tape or something?
No, sir.
All right. So everybody make a note of it. Use a pencil and mark where the circumference is. Use a pencil and mark where it is. Yeah, very important because I forget it. I forget it.
Mark where the circumference is. Right here, sir.
Yeah, man, mark it, man. Yeah, put a line on it. Good. I use the scissors now. We're gonna cut along the height. Cut along where the height is. Let them see it. Let them show you do. Let them show you do. Cut along where the
Sir,
height is. Okay, all right, cut
sir, I
along.
cut it already, sir.
Okay, open it up. Open it up. Open it up. All right, what shape are we getting right there, sir?
Triangle, rectangle.
Rectangle. Everybody see the rectangle?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, you can turn off the video now, man. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now let me ask a question then. How do we find the area of rectangle again?
Length times width.
Length
Length.
times width.
10 times width.
Okay. All bright students now. Length times width. Okay, very good. So based on what you saw one did a while ago. Based on what you saw one did a while ago. Oh, I need to post. Oh, my pin a while. My pin. I'm supposed to have pin myself. I don't have a pin. All right. Based on what you saw one did a while ago, right? What do you think the formula is? Not to use up there. What do you think the formula is to find the area of a curved surface area? What do you think the formula is? Based on what you said one did. One, you saw the circumference, and you saw him cut along the height of the cylinder, and then open it up, you got a rectangle. So if the area of a rectangle is length times width, then how then would we find the area of the curved surface? Give me a second.
14, 1, 2, 3, 4. Time.
Yes, hello? Yeah, nobody come with the formula yet? You have a teacher rule. You know where a cylinder is, where a circumference is, you cut along the height. Come up with the formula and tell me what the formula is. Anybody? You're using your knowledge.
Anybody?
Not you, Xavier. Xavier, you can text your own privately to me. Text your own privately in the Zoom chat. Anybody else? What do you think the formula is to find the area of the curved surface area? All right, go ahead.
So, yeah,
Yes, Ramirez, go ahead.
yeah, multiply the two top and the four enzymes, sir.
No. All right, name one of the end them for me. Name one of the length them. What unless it's sure that you just open a while ago. Name one of them for me.
The length
Name one
and
of
the
them.
width. So
No,
name one of the length, like the measurement how me get for the length, sir.
No, man. All right, you just cut the cylinder a while ago, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Show me the line represent the. Show me the line represent the circumference.
Sure, the line.
Show me the line. Then.
Sir, the line not gonna be at the end of the triangle, sir.
No, man. Show me the thing. You just cut it a while ago. I'm telling you. The reason I'm telling you for marketing, you know. I am seeing some answers here, but Nikisha. All right, I see answer, Nikisha. Excellent, great, good job, good job. They have to learn to use their eyes, right? One, let me see it. One, let me see it. Show me the
So right
circumference.
here,
Where's the circumference?
right here, sir.
That part of the circumference.
Yes, sir. Right here, the end.
All right, so I want you to write the word circumference to the side with name circumference. Write the word circumference there, so. And they write the word height where it's supposed to be. What
So which part would that be the height, sir? Like
it must be the next side. You know
the
where
next
the cut.
side.
You know where the cut with the scissors, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Good job, Nikisha. Very good job.
So what else more that do, sir?
All right. So we'll find the area for rectangle again.
Length and width.
So based on what you have this up, what it's supposed to be now. Based on the words I may write on that paper that's up.
So sir, I go measure right here, so then right here, so sir.
Yeah, man. But tell me what be the formula now. Where I multiply?
The circumference to the height.
The circumference times the
Height.
exactly. The teacher will tell you that, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And that's what Nikisha had. The height times the circumference. People have to use the teacher rule. Makeda, you know you never have a teacher rule. That's why I would get it out, right? You have to understand that the length times it will not work. You have to find we're going to wrap it up right now because we have gone over our time. You have to find and pi times length times radius. Well, no, Xavier. No, Xavier. Xavier, so what do you know, Xavier? Xavier?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You saw what happened now. This is why. So if you use a teacher rule, you realize that this side here is going to be one of your lengths, but it's a circumference, eh? And then this would be the height. But when you open it up now, you get a rectangle. So you use the understand of the area of a rectangle, but use the name of the length. So the name of the length here would be the circumference times the height. Good? Times the height. So the circumference times the height, that will give you the area of a curved surface area of a cylinder. So we're going to end it right here though tonight, and then we're going to pick up from this side, this thing. Everybody must come with them thing. Everybody must come with it. If you it would be nice if I get some presentations again to find the surface, total surface area of a cylinder. It would be nice to get the presentations going forward. All right. So as we end our class, or it's our norm, Xavier, to ask students to evaluate today's class. So we're going to start with you first. You are the newest student. So we'll start with you first. So go ahead, Xavier, tell us how you felt about tonight's class.
Sir, good session.
All right.
Also, I did have this is a topic that we went through already. Math class enjoyed. But it's good to go, Master.
Good to go. All right, cool. Thank you. So what do you think about using the teacher rule to find the area of the curved surface area?
Understandable and good method.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. All right. So we say one. Give us this answer already. Height times circumference. So therefore, the curved surface area is 138.24. Okay, Ramirez. Okay. Thank you very much for that. All right. So our second person will go to Tina. How was today's class for you?
Sir, class did nice. Multiple learn, I understand.
Okay. All right. Ramirez, yeah, that's okay then. All right, Anastasia, I know your brain wasn't here, so that's okay. Oh, Nikisha says my brain really worked tonight, sir. Oh, your brain worked, Nikisha. Okay, nice to hear that. Awesome job. All right, give God thanks. All right, so we hear from Nikisha. Anastasia was under the weather, so that's okay. Makeda, how was class for you tonight? Miss Maxwell?
Class was good, even though my row has this on it. So what I have to do is to draw it in my book and mark the circumference in the book and cut, and then I have to write it down. So it was good. So
Okay.
next week, hopefully I have a tissue roll. So I
Well,
can.
I'm not telling you to hurry up and finish off the roll, but okay. But I understand. I know you'll find one. Okay, I know you'll find one. All right. Okay. All right, Daisy, I guess you don't want to put in the text. Daisy, since it might not work, you put the text in. All right, so we're not hearing from Daisy as yet. All right, so in the meantime, I just wanted to I am leading all this activity is carrying you to somewhere. And okay, so this is sir today was hard, never really understand, but I will keep practicing. Okay, this yeah. You need to follow instruction. That's what you need to do. Discipline. Assignments must be submitted before. Ensure to do the assignments on time. You need to get a study timetable so you can manage your time well. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so all this activity, as we wrap up the session, all this activity is leading into one direction. Because where I'm going to take you eventually now is to pass paper questions. So I was supposed to do some more things on surface today, but because of the worksheet, it required to find the surface area of the cylinder. So therefore, next week when we get back into class, we're gonna do the total surface area next time. So there you should know how to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, which is the circumference times its height. You should know how to find the circumference. I just did that, 2 pi r. Good. You know how to find the area of a circle because you were finding the volume, pi r squared. So pi times r squared, which is pi times r, which will give you the area of the circle itself. So you have know to find the area of the circle. You know how to find the circumference, and you know how to find the volume of the cylinder, and you will know how to find the total surface area of the cylinder. So in next class, we'll take it up. Please ensure though to have your tools because you'll never know what you're required to do. So next week, if you have an oats box or a juice box, walk with it because we might end up having to use it. That's it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming to class. And we really had a full house tonight. Unfortunately, some persons might have internet issues. So I will be sorting out the list. Tina, would you like to stay in my class? Yes or no? Make up your mind.
So I'm gonna text you that long time. You're not reading?
Is where
Yes, sir.
it is the WhatsApp?
No, in the chat. As you asked me, I texted.
Okay. All right, so Tina, I'll scratch your name off group 2, so you'll stay in group 1. All right, Zabir, you want to stay in my group or you want to go in the next teacher group? No, Zabir, you stay in my group. You stay in my
Your
group.
group, sir, your group.
Okay.
Sir, are all the classes going to be like past 9:30 every Sunday?
No, I try not to. I try not to. It's because of the activity, that's why, man. Because of the activities. Well, my kid, I already have in my class, man. You're even at the top of the list. I wouldn't throw you out. All right, so my group is going to be Makeda, 1, Andrea Walker, Nastasia, Dacia, Althea Brown, Nikisha, and I will have one. I think I have one more person. There's probably Tracy. I'll put Tracy in this group here. Put Tracy over here. So, all right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So that's it, folks. You may leave. And I will close with our song so you can listen to it as we leave. And
Sir, like when I did the test thing, I move on to stage 2 now, sir.
you are able to move on to it, don't it?
Sir, come there log in is that tell me say my login information wrong.
No, man. Remember,
So me
say
have
you,
to,
yeah, go
me have
ahead.
to use, but me have to use the account where you give me the time, the new student account. So.
Yes, man, but you have to, but once, remember, say you already did have the thing itself. So you use the same username and password, but you're going to choose the one that says Mr. Bernard, the account that says Mr. Bernard.
All right,
You
I'm
understand
gonna
now?
go back and look at it, sir.
Yeah, all right. So that's all I'm not doing. Let me just in the class of the song, and then
Yes, sir.
you show me it. All right.
God, you are holy, you are wonderful and awesome, and there's no greater joy than to give you praise and glory and honor. What I want to do right now, God, is to give you the highest praise. Hallelujah.
No one is greater than you.
No one.
No one is mightier than you.
No one.
No one can love me like you do.
But to you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You made the sun, moon, and stars.
Sovereign God.
Sovereign God is who you are.
Mighty.
Mighty conqueror in this war.
But to you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, my God. Hallelujah, my King.
Yes, God.
Hallelujah, my Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
No one is greater than you. And no one is mightier than you. No one can love me like you. But to you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You made the sun, moon, and stars. Sovereign God. Sovereign God is who you are. Mighty conquering this war. Hallelujah. 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 My God. Yes. Hallelujah. My King. Hallelujah. My Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You are the great high priest. Mercy and grace you release. You give me perfect peace. To you, hallelujah. Hallelujah. The presence is always around, and it fills me with beautiful sound. Now I am heavenly bound to you, hallelujah. Come on, let's cry out. Say hallelujah, hallelujah, my God. Hallelujah, my King. Say hallelujah, my Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Take it up now. You are great high priest, and mercy and grace you release. You give me perfect peace. To you, hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Your presence is always around, and it fills me with beautiful sound. Now I am heavenly bound to you, hallelujah. We're going to cry out, hallelujah. Say hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
All right, folks. The rest of you may leave. Just one